Come have a look what you're doing. Ooh, big turbine.
Yep.
Very nice.
Oh, what have I run out of now?
It looks so piddly compared to what we made in the other world because of how much power we needed before that we just don't really need anymore.
Yep.
It'd probably be a lot easier. This is, well, you've got one fuel rod in there, and we had 16 maximum sized ones in the last reactor.
I don't even really know what the output of this is going to be.
It'll probably be all right. We don't need that much power, really. We just need some, basically.
Yeah. I am tempted to make the mechanism matrix as well. That's just an enormous solid battery and just output all the power into that and then tap it off from there.
That would be cool. I'm going through and accepting all your stuff, so you may end up with some stuff that's useful from me doing this. I'll dump it all in the computer.
If it involves tin, I'll be real happy.
Boing,
boing, boing, boing.
It's got osmium. Oh, there's an Enderman somewhere in here.
Is there?
Oh no, that's just you coming through the portal. Same
I was going to say that was
Enderman.
me coming through the teleporter.
Yeah, it's same noise, isn't it?
Yeah. Tin, 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 tin.
Tin, tin. Tin, tin, tin. The Yorkshireman saying there's no biscuits.
Tin, tin, tin.
Tin,
Yep.
tin, tin. Do you want me to go on squashing quest for you? For tin?
Squashing quest?
Yeah, like just sticking them in the compressing doodad, so you don't have to. So you can get...
No. Wang them in the so grab some more. Wherever you've gone.
Second. I'm coming downstairs. Come here. Oh, what do I do with it?
Stick it in the purifying factory. And that makes clumps. And then the clumps goes in the crusher.
What, in this advanced crushing factory?
Yes. Clump. That's platinum.
And then it makes dirty tin.
Yep. Which you then stick in the enrichment factory here. Make it clean. And then you wang it in the smelter. Doing this finagly order is, I remember now, why I set up such a complex system of modular routers. Because everything needed to go in certain machines in a certain order.
I'm not going to lie, I usually just put all these machines next to each other and make them force feed each other.
Doesn't always work like that, though.
True.
Because some things will go in the purifying factory and then straight into the enriching and then get smelted. Some need to be crushed and, yeah.
Right, which dude did I put it in from here, sorry? Enrichment factory? Yes, it's working. So
yep.
I'll make tin dust, then I smelt the tin dust.
Saturating condenser.
Yeah, having this just do it for you will be a lot easier in the long run. How much creosote have we got? We're up to 4.5 millibuckets. It's not awful. No, sorry, 4.5 buckets, should I say. 4,500 millibuckets. And we've used, like, 15 coal. It's not awful. I'm getting there. That furnace is so loud. What was I even making creosote for? Oh yeah, I needed to make the plate for the I need to make the plate for this thing.
To make a workbench.
Yeah.
To make some other things to, I don't know, swallow the spider to catch the fly.
the eternal modpack glorp that is the modpack. Right, I've got some creosote.
It still feels like it sort of makes more sense than create does.
I don't know. I got used to create, I guess. Like
Yeah,
I
true.
was deep in the glob
No.
of create, so. Right, now I need treated wood. Treated planks. Theoretically, this should be enough creosote that we never need to make creosote ever again. So
Good.
it'll just work, theoretically. Right, so I've got treated wood now, so now I can make whatever workbench it was that I needed. So blaze rods, this is all for blaze rods, that's what this was for.
Yeah.
Right.
Which I'm
Metal
pretty
press
sure is
mold.
actually only just to make one single upgrade for a modular router.
That's fine.
But hey ho, there we go.
We will need blaze rods for other things, I'm sure. They're a fairly common thing.
25 of those.
Treated wooden fence.
Now I need
Treated wood stick.
structural glass. Oh, got a decent amount of that. Might not need to make any more if I'm lucky.
Fence. That's a gate. I don't need to make a gate. Wrong way around. I always do this. Whenever I'm making fences, I always end up making the. I always end up putting it the wrong way around. So it's like, oh, it's a gate. I don't need a gate.
Turbine.
Right, blaze rod. This thing. That thing. This thing.
You there.
And then.
It's so dark, I can't see. There's thunder.
I've been downstairs for so long that I've forgotten what daylight even is. Right, workbench. That can go over here with the other stuff. Like that.
Right.
Now I need to make the plate doodad, which I need steel plates and I need engineer wire cutters.
Now we can put our ports and vents in the walls.
Engineers wire cutters. Right, some of them.
Okay, so the vents go there, I see.
Do I have steel plates or do I need to make some?
Valves, I'm guessing that what it is. Vent. So one there, one there.
Engineers blueprints, metal press molds. Okay. I need rod.
It's times like this when I'm trying to build things that are like 8 blocks away that I really do miss having the ability to augment my reach.
Yes, quite.
That was that was a nice thing to have.
How do I put these? So
I need so much more glass.
right, so that goes in there. That's great. But how do I put stuff on this? Next problem. You put blaze powder in this machine and you end up with a blaze rod with the thing. Brilliant, but how do I put stuff onto it? Will it just pull from a chest? Like, do I have to drop it? I can't just throw it. That doesn't work.
I feel like I probably don't want to be inside this thing once I actually complete the multi-block.
Probably not.
Hey! Well, it did the little particle effect, though one assumes that means it worked.
Yep.
Tube. Ah, no, coolant out. Pipe. Wait. Coolant out. No, that will be a tube because water's in there. And then it's going to push steam out. Yes, so I do need a tube. Some pipes as well. Taking all my pipes.
Nope. Well, I mean, I've used some, but...
Okay.
I am so confused how this is meant to work. Again, it's probably one of those things where this is probably a lot easier than...
Tubings and steam.
Put that there.
Spinning. Because of the steam, this will move the rotational complex, which produces energy. Energy can be cabled out of your second port. Oh, water comes out the vent. Oh.
How do I get this to go on here? Is there an immersive engineering book? That's the question. Maybe there is. I should probably have checked this before I started trying to dick around, but honestly I thought I could figure it out. I was wrong. I have been humbled by a metal press.
Oh. Steam flow. Dispersers 24, vents 20, limiting. What the hell does that mean?
Are you confused by nuclear reactors?
Yeah, funnily enough.
Yes, I can't blame you. They're quite complicated.
It's almost like they're a little complicated.
What's it saying?
So I right-clicked on that valve, and it says limiting, but I don't know whether that's telling me that the maths be wrong. Because if you go into turbine statistics...
Have you tried turning it all on so it gets some steam and sees what it does?
Honestly, no.
Do that.
Well, let me...
At some point, you got to turn it on.
Yeah, I know, but let me wire in the bit that actually lets me get some bleeding energy out of it. Because currently he's got no wires. I've run out of cables.
Immersive engineering. Immersive engineering. Where book? How book?
How book?
How book? Give book. Immersive engineering, engineer's manual. It's a book and a lever. I can do that. We literally don't have any levers in the computer.
Bit low tech, really, aren't they?
Right. Resources. Don't care about you right now. Workbenches and machinery. What's this one called? It's a metal press.
Maximum water output, 3.2 million millibuckets a tick.
It's quite a lot.
I really hope that's not what's going to come out of the vent.
It's quite a lot.
That sounds like a lot.
Probably quite a few. At least some.
Well, yeah.
Metal press. Here we go. Lower and middle block is the redstone control plot.
No, my controllers are out of power.
This could be utilised to store ingots, blocks. Okay, any of this. I want to know how to put stuff into the machine. Power is input through the plug on the top. Lower middle block is that. Okay, so storage and transport. Items dropped on a conveyor belt will move along a belt, interacting with specific items. Item hatch. Item hatch is a simple way to retrieve an item from an inventory. Nope, I want to put it into an inventory. Item router is designed to parcel and sort items into inventories. That's what we need, an item router. How do I make one of them? Well, I say that's what I need. I think that's what I need. Item router.
So... Did you pipe water back off from the condenser vent when you did this last time?
Yes, I did recover my. I recovered my water, some of my water. Yeah.
Okay.
To remind myself what you were even talking about for a second there. It's like how to nuclear reactor. There's got to be a better way of doing this. Because it doesn't just have like an input. It's really annoying. I inserted the route will be output from matching configured sides or open sides in that order. Okay.
Oh, damn it. I really do miss an elytra. Or just ways to, like, fly.
Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be great. No, that's not going to work.
And then what's the other options for this? Shoots are simple constructions. Items then won't be picked up by players. Fraction. Shoot. Shoot.
How much are the rotors to make? I've got 6. I'll at least work out if they sort of look the part. You know, if I could put them in the right place. They're not attached. Of course they won't, because... I may need you to use your noodle to prettify something at some point.
Can I limit this to one at once? These conveyor belts do not work how you'd expect a conveyor belt to work, and that's incredibly frustrating. Right, well, it's clunky for now, but it makes we can make blaze rods.
Hooray!
What am I prettifying?
So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to work out a way to run this pipe back in over there.
Into this top one?
Nope. That's a logic adapter.
Yeah.
So it's going to go back in here. This is where the water goes in.
Yeah.
So I assume I can just route it into that and it won't cause any problems. I may have to set all those to push, possibly.
What you will need to do is, your best thing to do is to put a tank in and set it so the tank can accept from the top and output through the bottom, and it just stops it from going back on itself.
Otherwise,
you don't
it'll backflow.
You need to stop the backflow by using the in-out config.
But yeah, I'm just looking at because I just don't want a big floating pipe. I know I technically have it round the edge of it, but they almost kind of bracket themselves in place. Whereas here,
that's fine. I can beautify it a bit with some steel scaffolding and that kind of thing.
Yeah,
and
I was
walkways.
just looking for something to wrap around it. So and then run some like poles and bits up from the floor, so it looks like the pipes are supported. Oh, it's doing a thing.
It's not exploded yet.
Does it take a while to warm up?
This is probably as hot as it's going to get. You've only got one control rod in there.
It sort of feels like it's not actually producing any energy either.
It's producing 6.37 killer FE.
That solar bank over there does more than that.
Yep.
What? Hang on. How do I turn it off?
Before you do anything, let me just change something.
Alright.
Burn rate maximum. There you go. Oh. Ooh, that was more than it could handle.
What did you do?
So if you go into the settings, you could change the burn rate, and it was set to 0.1, which it's now set to again. Its maximum burn rate is 2. So I set it to 2 to see what happened. It can't handle 2. 2 was too much.
Right, okay.
So you just need to fiddle with that until you find a burn rate that produces maximum power without immediately drinking all the water and making it overheat and explode.
Got you. Okay, so if I set the limit to... Right, I've set it to 0.5. That is still drinking a hell of a lot of water.
It might level off. It might level off. As long as it doesn't empty. When I set it to 2, it was like on its way to being completely empty very quickly. Sometimes it'll level off.
I assume I hit the scram button to stop it.
Yes, you do. It's the scared, can't react anymore button. Are you pulling from one sink?
Yeah.
Try pulling from 2 sinks.
Well, honestly, this is why I built this like this, because if it came to it, I was just going to put multiple down here.
Yeah, if you try 2 sinks, that might do it.
Do I use these massive beastie pipes as well?
Because the elite pipes, the pull rate on the elite pipes is crazy. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's quite a lot.
Sink.
I've built your 2 support pillars for your pipe.
Oh, nice. That looks good.
Nice and sturdy, industrial looking.
Yeah. Yeah, so the elite pipes, the pump rate's only 8,000 millibars.
So 8 buckets. 8 buckets a tick, still quite a lot.
How do you work out from here what? I feel like it should say somewhere how much water it will be pulling, but it doesn't appear
because
to.
it doesn't, because you can actually put different coolants in and it doesn't do the maths for it all. I can probably tell you though, 1 second. That can give you 8 buckets, so 8,000. This has got 10 million and it's burning. Yeah, this is burning through shed loads.
Yep.
Right, leave it on for a second.
It's already...
Yeah, I know. This is now producing 31 killer FE a tick. So it's got 4 million FE in here already, stored in it.
We're down to like 3 million, so I might turn this off.
Yeah, but I mean, it is producing quite a bit. If you can get more water in, what might be worthwhile doing is, rather than having it, don't feed it into this pipe, get yourself another reactor port, put it in next to it, turn these pipes off so it doesn't connect together, and then have 2 completely separate water inputs, because then it's got 16,000.
Okay. Yeah. I may even, for the sake of it, just change these to the ultimate ones.
Yeah, potentially, yeah. Because this was my issue that I had. My issue that I had was I couldn't make more power because I couldn't get enough coolant into it, even once I'd upgraded to using an actual proper coolant rather than just water. Even at that point, I could not get enough coolant into it for it to not... basically, the maximum burn rate was never achievable, because I probably would have had to pump, like, 10 elite cables worth of water into it at once.
Yeah, so... It'd really be nice if it told you on the sink what the water output was, but it just doesn't.
It does not. It's not that helpful in that regard.
I did notice something actually when I was looking at coolant. I recommend using ID if available because it can pull 2 billion millibuckets a tick. Well, I don't know what ID is.
I think we've got through quite a lot today. So you've got the reactor up and running more or less now. We just need to do the balancing
More or
for
less,
it. But
yeah.
it is producing power, and it is working. It just needs a bit of finessing and finagling. I feel like I've done nothing, but I've actually done quite a bit because I needed to make this thing work so we could get blaze rods. But to do that, I had to make this other thing over here, which I've now done. So this now makes this can create steam. This puts steam into here, and we've got creosote. So we have that. To do that, I made a lot of bronze. So that was also a thing. And then now this works, so we can now make blaze rods. So even though I feel like I've achieved nothing, it was a lot of steps to get to what is just, I made blaze rods, you're welcome.
Yep.
I haven't done the next step along in my quest line, because I need to, there's so many things to do for that. So if I go into Silent Gear here, I want to make this salvager next. To make the salvager, I need to make crimson iron ingots. To make crimson iron ingots, I need to get crimson iron. Now you think, oh, that shouldn't be too bad, right? Need to get raw crimson iron, but to get that I need to crush crimsite, which makes you this, or I can do it through bees, neither of which we've done. So at some point I'm going to try and put together, it's happened about 3 times now, and we've always found a way around it. However, this time there is no way around it. You can't put this into a different type of crusher, so I'm going to have to do a basic create setup, even if it is literally just a water wheel with basic power, just to have a crusher for now, like something really simplistic and basic, but we're going to have to make one because otherwise we're going to be in trouble. So I will make a basic create setup at some point. Of course, to do that you have to make all the starting tools, which is the faffy bit, but I'll do that, and then hopefully we can set things in motion to be able to make ourselves some better gear from the Silent Gear mod. Don't fully know how it works, but we'll figure it out. But for now, I think that is us done for the day. We're making progress. We are getting there. It's just not always the fastest in the world, but it is happening slowly but surely.
Yep.
I'm going to stand here. I'm going to eat my bread. I can't eat my bread. I'm actually full for once. Shocking. But yeah, that is us out for now. We've been spending a lot of time in our underground labyrinth of pipes down here. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. Be sure to give us a like, a share, a subscribe, and all that good stuff. And join us next time, where we'll figure out what the heck we're doing, and hopefully make some more progress. Who knows? Bye!